Don't get caught in a fake high vibration. Well, the purpose of this video is to make sure that you have high vibration energy going to the law of attraction from both your conscious and subconscious mind, and that you're accounting for all areas of your day, and that you're not just thinking that, okay, well, I've been doing these things, they feel good, and I've been talking about that, and that feels good, and that you're thinking that, okay, my vibration is high, but it's not high if you're allowing other thoughts that are coming up, and you don't deconstruct them, and you sort of just push them to the side, and you also don't do any work on the faulty beliefs. That's not really high vibration energy. That's not a high vibration day. That's not vibrational productivity. You're not really achieving your vibrational potential for the day when you do that. It's all day on all topics that you want to be feeling good and deactivate any of those faulty beliefs. So what I did was I brought in a note from a email that I received to illustrate what I'm talking about. And you can see if you're doing this, and you want to make sure, if you are, that you want to make sure that through the day on all topics that you're not pushing things to the side and just sort of ignoring them, and then just saying, well, I'm doing all these things that are high vibration, so I'm really doing a good job of that, which this person is doing. They're going to talk about their job situation and all the things that they don't like about the situation, about their job ended and now they're receiving support from the state. And they like that in one way, but then there's another way they don't like it. And then they like a job, but then they don't like a job. And there's two paragraphs here where they're going back and forth between different options and different choices. And they are just, you can see where there's a lot of low vibration, where they don't feel good about one, and then they go to the other, don't feel good about that. And instead of looking at the positive aspects and picking one, they keep looking at the negative aspects of each one and just trying to weigh that out and not really coming to any conclusion, but just procrastinating on the whole thing. And that's not high vibration at all. And that's all part of their day. That's completely going on in their mind and in their subconscious mind. Their beliefs are obviously behind all of that stuff. So there's a lot of low vibration going on there. But I'm going to read this last paragraph because they make it sound like they're doing really good and their vibration is high, but yet they've got this topic that's a fairly significant topic to them, and it's anything but high vibration. So here's what they say. One thing I've noticed, though, is that since I've been really easily finding myself in a good, relaxed feeling of relief and gratitude, literally all day long, I even have a gentle smile 24/7. I have far fewer thoughts, and above all, no negative ones anymore. I also suddenly have a different perspective on things and react differently to things. I'm consciously making sure that I think and react differently, but it suddenly feels natural and effortless, as if it's just the right thing to do. Yesterday, I had only positive and joyful interactions with other people, even strangers. I find it very interesting how my life is changing right now. I'm just fundamentally in a good mood. I still have to actively stay mindful, but it's easier for me. I've been in this constant happy feeling for about 10 or 11 days, rather gentle, not artificially high, but gentle, but all day long. It feels like I'm on the right track. So it's almost like two different things are going on here, because this last paragraph reflects and talks about a consistent high vibration. Everything is going pretty well, feeling good about everything. But yet these first two paragraphs are anything but that. There's all kinds of vibrational drama going on here, with weighing out a current situation in their life that they can't really make their mind up about which way they want to go with it. And that's all low vibration. So their daily emotional productivity is definitely a mix. It's certainly not as high as it could be, because this is a significant item to them, and there's going to be a good amount of thoughts going on there, and those negative feeling thoughts are going to be what's behind those are, of course, faulty beliefs. So this is a thing I'm talking about, that you just can't say, you can't isolate some part of your day or some aspect of your day and say, oh, it's all going great, high vibration, I feel good about this and that, and you're just kind of almost like in denial of what else is going on. You're ignoring it, but yet the law of attraction is not ignoring it, it's picking up everything. So if you look at your daily emotion tracker and you've got a fairly significant item going on in your life, as this person does, and it's in their thoughts every day, then you can see that the emotional productivity is definitely being affected. So that person's emotional potential, which is 100%, is certainly not 100%, and it would be considerably lower when you think about the thoughts around this particular topic. So they've got faulty beliefs going on around it, they got thoughts going on around it, but then they come to the conclusion that because that many other things are feeling good in their day, that they're in a high vibration place and they should be receiving what they want. And I'm here to tell you that unless you've got everything cleaned up, and your daily emotion tracker is telling you that you've got high percentages of good feeling thoughts going on through your day in all matters, that you've got work to do, because you have got some interference going on in that communication with the law of attraction. So, what I would recommend in this situation is that person just really condense those first couple of paragraphs into, here's my experience, and what I would like is a job like this, and then talk a little bit about that job. Okay, so now we know that's a vibrational reality that's on the way. Feel the joy of that, feel the emotional essence of that. Now we've got that part taken care of. Now for current life, got two options. Pick the option that's easiest to feel good about and focus on the feel good aspects of it. Now we've got high vibration going on in the current job situation. And then anytime a negative feeling thought comes up, just deactivate it and work on displacing it. And then that's it. Now you got a very concise, high vibration story. You got all bases covered. And then you're tuned in, vibrationally tuned into what you want. And there's no drama going on there at all. Just a nice positive focus on current matters, a nice positive feeling about what's on the way, and a nice deconstruction to find relief anytime those negatives come up, and that's starting to clean up that energy, which then allows for that new experience to flow into this person's life. So I wanted to bring that into, when I read that note, I thought, that's a good opportunity just to make sure everybody's clear on, be really clear that your vibration through the day is it's a high vibration in all areas, on all topics, because if it's wobbly between different topics, then that communication to the law of attraction is really not supporting you in being in the high vibration flow that it takes to receive the path of the things that you want. So again, your daily emotion tracker can really help you out with that, to make sure that you're progressing with higher and higher levels of emotional satisfaction, of emotional productivity, which is the same thing as vibrational productivity. And you want to make sure that if there's an area on your tracker that's always, it's always showing up with some negative emotion, you definitely want to deal with that one in particular and get that cleaned up. Otherwise, if you just, it'd be just like kind of looking at the part of your daily emotion tracker where there's positive emotion saying, hey, I'm all high vibration. And I'm like, well, hang on. We got to look at the whole list. We got to look at all through the whole daily emotion tracker, not that's just the parts that are high vibration energy, positive emotion. Because if you do that, that's when you're faking a high vibration, right? You're not there. And so you don't want to do that to yourself. You want to make sure you've got all bases covered and there's a good feeling perspective on everything. So that's the video for today. Thanks for listening in. If you have any questions, leave them on the post, and enjoy your day.